Yo, what's up people YouTube? You guys can call me SavagePoptartz. So, let's get into this brand new video, guys. So, this is going to be a little bit of a story video. You know, I'm going to change it up a little bit on the channel. Just tad bit, don't worry. I'll still do some gaming videos. But anyways, I'm about to burp. Okay, there we go. Anyways. So, this is how I got sent to the principal's office because of Dank memes. Now, so it was second period, I think. Yeah, it was second period. You know, second period can be a fun class sometimes. That's only whenever the teacher's happy and half the class is actually doing their work, which usually they're not. But sometimes they decide to all of a sudden do their work and he's happy and you can really do anything in his class. Now, there's this thing in my school, it's called Go Guardian, I'm pretty sure. It's like a security thing to where like the teacher can see what you're on. Yeah, I'm sorry for that little noise or whatever. I just moved my mic. Anyways, this thing called Go Guardian. It's kind of a security thing, sort of, you know? So they can look at your screen and see what you're doing, see what you're up to, blah blah. Anyways, this teacher never ever uses Go Guardian, alright? So you can really do anything in his classroom without him actually knowing what you're doing, you know. So I'm looking up Dank memes, except I look it up like Dank M35, which I don't know if they thought it was some kind of code or something, you know. It could really be anything. I didn't really think of it whenever I typed it in, but I typed it in anyways, just to see what would pop up, and so it was just normal Dank memes. I was scrolling through there looking at them. About 10 or 15 minutes into my Dank meme session, all of a sudden I hear the announcement thing go off and it says, please send my name to the principal's office. And I was like, oh crap, what did I do? So I start thinking in my mind, which is what I do every single time whenever I get called up to the office, which I don't usually get called up to the office, but when I do, I just start thinking of all the things I could have possibly done to make me do this. Like, I didn't really do anything that day that would, you know, cause that, except looking up Dank memes for a second. I was like, you know what, this could have been Dank memes. Now to think about it, half of them have ISIS jokes all over them, half of them have Jew jokes, half of them have Hitler jokes all over them. Maybe that's why. Maybe they think I'm, you know, racist or something, you know. So I keep on walking there. I'm out of the middle school hallway. I'm 8th grade, by the way, if you didn't know that. Anyways, I'm out of the middle school hallway. I'm walking through the high school hallway, and I'm about a decent way to the principal's office. And that is whenever my kind of adrenaline starts kicking in. My heart starts racing. I start getting kind of dizzy. You know, I'm kind of freaking out because if anything could happen, all right. So I was freaking out. So I walk into the principal's office. I sit down, and I'm pretty sure he could tell I was panicked because I said I was just looking for a frog. I wasn't doing anything else. And so I sat down in the chair, and I just, you know, went on from there. So he asked me, do you know what a Dank meme is? And I said, it's just kind of a joke that goes around, you know. It's just kind of a joke that, you know, it goes through the internet. And I knew I was, you know, I sounded kind of weird because I was stuttering and all that. So he goes on his Gmail and he looks at his computer and he says, well, it says my name on it and it says Go Guardian from, yeah, and it says that some kind of inappropriate content discovered or something like that. So anyways, he clicks on it and he can pretty much see my computer screen on his monitor or whatever on his computer. So he just looks at it and he's like, and then he starts scrolling through and keeps on scrolling until he finds some very somewhat explicit images of fan signs. If you don't know what fan sign is, go look it up. You'll figure it out eventually. But it was like somewhat half naked people. Like, it wasn't like bad, but it was just pictures of butts, really. And I didn't see that on my Chromebook, which is what we have in my school, by the way. But I did not see it on my Chromebook at all whatsoever. Like, I don't know if it's because I had my images in safe mode or what, but I didn't see any any buts whatsoever. So I thought I was just fine in my viewing section or whatever. But turns out there was some suggestive imagery on there. But I'm glad he didn't say nothing about the terrible drawings of some male parts on there. I'm glad he didn't say anything about that. That'd been like super awkward. But I walked away with nothing except him just telling me just be careful what you look up and all that. But I walked away from it. I was happy, sort of. Happy that I didn't get in trouble, but you know, it happens to everybody sometimes. But anyways, I guess I'll end the video right there. A little story actually. So anyways, guys, I got another story I want to tell you guys, like really bad, but if I tell you it, it'll probably be like a 10-minute video of me just, you know, telling the story. But I had to record this because the one I uploaded on Friday, it was all messed up. I couldn't change the thumbnail on it. Sorry, I couldn't change the thumbnail on it. It was just all kinds of jacked up. So I had to re-record it and do it all over again. But I'm sorry if this gets uploaded on Saturday or Sunday because, well, I've just been having some problems recently. I haven't been home, but no excuses, I know. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Remember to subscribe for more toasty content like this. And Bill Cosby was in fact innocent. Peace. Love you guys.